everybody going in the mood? I want to go back to the beginning because they're not. We didn't start singing it. Ready? Thank you. All right. So we're going to get in the mood for Shabbat even before we begin. Any Washington Nationals fans know this song? It's Shabbat, do 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 do. It's Shabbat, do 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 do. It's Shabbat, do 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 do. It's Shabbat. Come on, join us. It's Shabbat, do 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 do. It's Shabbat, do 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 do. It's Shabbat, do 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 do. It's Shabbat, so we need to light candles. Light the candles, do do do. Light the candles, do 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 do. Light the candles, do 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 do. Light candles. What else? Make he douche, do 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 do. Make he douche, do 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 do. Make he douche, do 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 do. Make he douche. And eat challah. Challah, do 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 do. Eat challah, do 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 do. Eat challah, do 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 do. Eat challah. Join us. Yummy food, do 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 do. Yummy food, do 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 do. Yummy food, do 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 do. Yummy food. What's up? Shabbat songs, show us. Shabbat songs, Shabbat songs, Shabbat songs, and family time, family time, family time, family time, and then take a rest, take a rest, take a rest, take a rest, and finally, Havdalah, Havdalah, Havdalah. That's the end. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Last time. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
So this is not my Reform synagogue that I grew up in. The Reform synagogue I grew up in, you were to sit like this quietly, and you weren't to sing at all because we paid perfectly good professionals to sing for you and raise you spiritually. Here, we're a little bit more, I don't know, loose maybe is the term. If you don't know me, my name is Jamie Gibson. I'm the senior rabbi here. That furry creature over there is Cantor Berman. And
that's a gorilla.
And if you want to have a cow, well, that's with Rab. I know. Hi, how are you doing? No costumes, huh? It's Noah night, just so you know. All the animals, it's not Purim, but it's Noah night, and they pushed me to wear this, but Sandy said I'm endangered. I'm endangered. I might have to be careful about that, right? But hunting season is not till after Thanksgiving, right? So mostly musical is about clapping, it's about dancing, it's about singing. And even if you don't know it, God is multilingual. You can do la-las, anything you want to kind of get you in the mood and the spirit. That we are celebrating Shabbat. That's what we're here to do. So what's next?
We're going to celebrate being together with the words of Hine Matov.
Ready? So we're going to be clapping here.
Hine Matov,
U'manahayim shevet achim gam yachad.
Hine Matov,
U'manahayim
shevet achim gam yachad. Again.
Hine matov, u'manahayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, u'manahayim shevet achim gam yachad.
Echo, how good it is.
How good it is.
How sweet it is.
How sweet it is to be together on this day.
How good it is.
How good it is.
How sweet it is.
How sweet it is to be together on this day.
Everyone.
Hine matov, u'manahayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, u'manahayim shevet achim gam yachad.
Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum.
Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum.
Again.
Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum. Shalom Aleichem, Salam Aleikum.
Beginning.
Hine matov u'manayim sheberachim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim sheberachim gam yachad. Sheberachim gam yachad. Barry and Maida, come on up, and you have a little one with you to help with lighting candles and Kiddush tonight. It's our custom, as you were able to please rise in place as we prepare to welcome Shabbat. He's got an animal, and you have an animal holding an animal, don't you? Okay. Come on, Maida. Nice big match there. I think we have ignition. There we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shehel Shabbat.
Amen. We're going to bless our children now. Kenner Berman.
So, and we can also offer this blessing to everyone in our congregation. So the melody goes like this. Ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da. You can put your arms around you. Ya la ya da da, ya da da ya da da da. Ya da ya da ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 Yivarechecha.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha. Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. Shalom. Yasem lecha shalom. Shalom. Vayasem lecha shalom. 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 Yasem lecha shalom. Shalom. Vayasem lecha shalom. Hopefully everybody feels just a little bit different since they came in. Now, for Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho v'ahavahu v'ratzon hinchilanu zikaron l'maaseh v'reshit. Ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim. Ki vanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon Inchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Have a drink. You can give it to him. It's just juice. Or it's just juice. Have a seat, everyone. There you go.
Romamu. Oh, sorry. Or is that Ruah? Wrong.
Matzadik, O Yisrael Simcha. Or Zaruah, Matzadik, O Yisrael Simcha. Or Zaruah, Matzadik, O Yisrael Simcha. O Yisrael Simcha. Yisrael Simcha. Tzadik, O Yisrael Simcha. Or Zarua, La Tzadik, O Yisrael Simcha. Or Zarua, La Tzadik, O Yisrael Simcha. O Yisrael Simcha. Or Zarua, La Tzadik, O Yisrael Simcha. O Yisrael Simcha, ya la la, ya la, ya la la,
Together, everybody, in this wonderful mood of Shabbat, Romamu, let's give our exaltation to the mystery we call God. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu le'har kodsho. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu le'har kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romamu. Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romamu. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu le'har kodsho. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu le'har kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romamu. Adonai Eloheinu Romamu. So, some of you might have come today just like any other Shabbat and might be a little surprised to see us on the bima this way. But some of our younger members might be able to tell us what the special occasion is.
What's special about tonight?
Parshat Noah, right? The Parsha we read this Shabbat is about Noah and the flood and all the animals that go into the ark. Excuse me, I thought I heard something. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I did. Well, sir heard something from over there, but I heard something beside the piano. Let's see what's going on. Oh, somebody gave us a hint already. Oh my goodness! Look what happened. I think the animals went in the wrong ark. Oh no. But this is a wonderful time that we can be part of welcoming Shabbat and all the animals. So if anybody would like, if you brought your own animal, come up. We're going to do a little parade around as the march of the stuffed animals. If you don't have an animal, be happy. I think one of our guests would be happy to accommodate you.
There we go.
Also, if you happen to be dressed up as an animal, you are also welcome
Come on up.
join
Come on up.
us.
There we go.
Would you like anybody?
Lehadodi likrakala b'nei Shabbat lehkamela. Lehadodi likrakala b'nei Shabbat lehkamela. Zachor b'dibur echad ishbianu el מיוחד אדוני, אחד ושמו, אחד ושמו, תפארת והליטילה, לך דודי לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה, לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה מראש מקדם, נעשוך סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך, לך דודי לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, 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 שיר דברי כבוד אדוני, עלייך נגלה לך. We're going to ask you to rise and face the rear. You can see the words on the upper screen to your right or right in front of you, or look straight up. We bow on the last two words of the last verse, Boi Kala. Shabbat Nehekabela. Boi V'Shalom. Ateret Ba'ala Gam B'Simcha. Uvetzolato Emunei. We bow to the left. Boi Kala to the right. Boi Kala, turn around. Lecha Dodi Lekra Kala. B'nei Shabbat Nekabela. Lecha Dodi Lekra Kala. B'nei Shabbat Nekabela.
We're just organizing all of the stuffed animals.
You would like. And for our younger members, there are also shakers and various percussion
All kinds of
instruments.
noisemakers.
So
We call it a percussion section.
And younger members, and also all those young at heart, because we just want to celebrate Torah, and the next story just makes it a little bit, it makes it especially accessible. Here we go. Okay. Oops, I need my hands for this. So, all right. That's better. Okay. And we have some guests here tonight who've never been here before. I'm thinking, oh my, we'll hear some really interesting things afterwards. They'll certainly know this is a congregation that loves to sing and loves to have fun and likes to bring the Torah to life. So
We do this every week.
Shalom Aleichem, a song for a time for welcoming in those angels of Shabbat. So those Malachei Hasharet, those ministering angels, and those angels presumably from the divine. We will invite them to come and spend Shabbat with us. So please join me. We're going to start with one finger, work our way up to 5. And this is a camp special. Ready? And we can also project that with our voices, starting off kind of softly. And by the end, we want to make it so raucous those angels want to know where all those good vibes are coming from. So let's make it so. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, na 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 na, mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu, na 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 na, Boachem l'Shalom. 3, 1, 2, 3.
Malachei Hashalom. Malachei Elyon, na 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 na, mi Melech. Malachei Hamlachim. Hakadosh Baruch Hu, na 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 na, Baruch Huni l'Shalom. Malachi Hashalom. Malachi Elyon, na 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 na, mi melech. Malachi Hamlachim. Hakadosh Baruch Hu, na 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 na, Zeitchem l'Shalom.
Even louder. Whoops.
Malachi Hashalom. Malachi Elyon, na 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 na, mi melech. Malachi Hamlachim. Hakadosh Baruch Hu, na 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 na,
All you got.
Shalom Aleichem.
Make them come. Make them come.
Malachi Hasharet. Malachi Elyon, na 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 na, mi melech. Malachi Hamlachim. Hakadosh Baruch Hu.
Beautiful. I can feel it changing in the air.
As you're able, please rise for the Chatzi Kaddish before the Baruch Hu, the call to worship.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash merabah.
Amen.
Yamadi v'rach yirutei v'yamlich
If you want,
malchutei. B'chayei chon uv'yomei chon uv'chayei l'chol beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uv'izman kariv himeru.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach, Le'olam Olal Me'almaya, Yitbarach.
Yiparach v'yishabach v'yipar v'yitromam v'yitnasei v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei l'kudashah
Barichu.
v'yelam min kol bechata v'shirata
Tush Bechata V'nechemata, Dahamihiran B'alma. Amen. Please remain standing for the Baruch with the call to worship.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach, Le'olam Va'ed.
HaMevorach, HaMevorach, Le'olam Va'ed.
Please be seated.
Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark.
becomes day, day
turns to night.
Golel,
Balayla, Golel, Or Mipnei Choshech, Golel, Or Mipnei Choshech, V'choshech Mipnei Or.
roll into dark, roll into light. Light becomes day, day turns to night.
Baruch atah Adonai,
Ha'ma'ariv Aravim.
Continue with Ahavat Olam.
This is a beautiful waltz. Join us.
Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael, Ahavecha Torah u'mitzvot, chokim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta, Akein Adonai Eloheinu, Nishachbeinu v'kumeinu, nasiach b'chukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'b'mitzvotecha, le'olam va'ed, ki hem chayinu ve'orech yameinu, dangei yomam v'layla, ve'avatecha tasir mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. La la la. Wait,
da 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 da, da Open up our eyes,
Teach us how to live. Fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give.
gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. We will know that you
are one.
Please rise.
Please rise as you are able.
Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Baruch Shenkirot, Shenkirot Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shenkirot, Shenkirot Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Please be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך ובביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לעוד על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך וישעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Join together in English. Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children. Talk about them at work, whether you are tired or you are rested. Let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gate. They are reminders to do all my mitzvot, so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai your God.
Adonai Elohechem, amen.
The Baal Shem Tov taught that forgetfulness leads to exile, but remembrance is the secret of redemption. Together,
Remember the stories of slavery, and you'll never stop working for freedom. Remember the fear at the edge of the sea, and self-doubt will never defeat you. Remember when desperation turns to celebration,
you will never let go of hope. Sing the words of Micha Mocha.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi chamocha ne'edar b'kodesh, Nora tehilon, Osef eleh, Osef eleh. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi chamocha ne'edar b'kodesh, Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi chamocha ne'edar b'kodesh, Nora tehilon, Osef eleh, Osef eleh.
ונאמר כי פן אדוני את יעקב גואלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך את
ברוך שמו.
אדוני גאל ישראל.
Amen.
We pray for peace and protection through the night.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us daily wrong from right. Oh, Adonai. Amen. 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 Amen.
Ata
Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, yal kol amo Yisrael, v'al Yerushalayim.
Now that we've lulled you all to sleep, it's time to get some energy back so we can rejoice in Shabbat.
You have a duckbill platypus. Et HaShabbat, la'asod et HaShabbat ledorotam, berit olam, v'shamru b'nei Yisrael, et HaShabbat, la'asod et HaShabbat ledorotam, berit olam, beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam. 1, 2. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, la'asod et HaShabbat ledorotam, berit olam, berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, la'asod et HaShabbat ledorotam, berit olam. Ki sheshet Yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim et haaretz, v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, la'asod et HaShabbat ledorotam, berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, la'asod et HaShabbat ledorotam, berit olam. Ubayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat v'Shabbat navash, v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, la'asod et HaShabbat ledorotam, berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, la'asod et HaShabbat ledorotam, berit olam.
Continue with the Amidah. Please rise as you are able.
I'll hang on to it, I guess. I don't know. It's not a good time. Thank you. Na 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 na, Vatai Tiftach. Na 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 na, Ufi Agi, Ufi Agi Tehillateh.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Goel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר מושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי כל התורה והושיעה משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם מחלקי חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, צומח נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מחלוך בעל גבורות, ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, למען אתה חיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום הללוך הסלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. We join together in words to acknowledge the holiness of Shabbat. God of old, thank you for the week that has passed. Thank you for this Sabbath. Bless those around me with your love and your light. Let your light shine on me as well. Help me to live a life of kindness and service, guided by Torah and mitzvot. Let me see others through your eyes with compassion and understanding. Let me see myself through your eyes with forgiveness and grace. May your goodness rain down upon us from this Shabbat until the next and all the days of our lives. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. We offer responsively. May I see the spark of holiness in all that I do. May the light of God guide me through the darkness.
May my prayers strengthen me, urging me to be present for those who are suffering.
May I become a messenger of caring and compassion, a partner with God in the work of healing.
May I be guided to fight injustice and to love peace and harmony.
May God's blessing be with those who are in my heart as I utter this prayer.
May all that is good in life lead me to passion and radiance. By your light, O God, may I see light.
Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. We offer a prayer of gratitude.
So this is a prayer that we, it's part of our Amidah that we have done number of times for those of you who are new. These words, the words that we want you especially to be comfortable with are the words Modim anachnu lach. So you can just say that together. Modim anachnu lach. May we give our thanks to you, God. And we'll join in for any part of this that you are comfortable, and just may it bring upon you, that feeling of gratitude that we hope we share. I said the wrong words. Ve'al nisecha shebecho yom erev avoker v'tzarayim me'olam kivinu lach kivinu lach me'olam kivinu lach hatov ki lo chalu rachamecha ve'harachem ki lo tamu chasadecha me'olam kivinu lach me'olam kivinu lach hatov tamecha harachem ki lo tamu chasadecha me'olam kivinu lach me'olam kivinu lach hatov ki lo chalu rachamecha ve'hamrachem ki lo tamu chasadecha. Last time. Me'olam kivinu lach me'olam kivinu lach me'olam kivinu lach me'olam kivinu lach. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulechana el hodot.
We offer a prayer for peace. Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim le'olam. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim le'olam. V'tov beinecha levarech et amecha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim le'olam. Tasim le'olam. Tasim le'olam. Baruch atah Adonai, hamevarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom.
With all the prayers that we've said and sung together, we haven't quite taken the time to offer the prayers of our own hearts, the prayers that we don't share even with the people sitting right next to us, let alone with our ancestors. And so I invite you now to take a few moments to offer your personal prayer.
Speak it, whichever you want.
Ose shalom bimromav uyase shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Please join us. Ose shalom bimromav uyase shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Ose shalom bimromav uyase shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Ose shalom bimromav uyase shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Ve'imeru amen.
We never let an opportunity go by when we gather to think of those who can't be with us, people who are truly suffering right now, and that we want to get better, we want to recover. And we always think of those people who are in a hospital, and I know so many in our congregation in hospitals who are just plain scared about what's going to happen in the next day or so. I think of those in our congregation who just got a diagnosis, and they may have been alone when they got it, and they may not be able to fully deal with it, and we want healing for them. And we think of those who are alone in a nursing home, facing an entire weekend without even one visitor. And we think of those who walk the earth with a stone in the heart or face the daily battles of sobriety. Every one of us knows somebody who's broken, who's not quite whole. And before Misha Baruch, it's our custom to go around, as I look at your part of the congregation, and maybe offer the opportunity to say the name of somebody you wish to be in our communal heart tonight. And you could just think it. You could just look at me and nod. What you can't do is raise your hand because it's Friday and class is out for the weekend. And the idea is that maybe if you're carrying the burden of somebody else's illness in this room, you don't have to carry it alone either. So as I look at your part of the congregation, just say a name of somebody for whom you wish healing of body, mind, or spirit. Just let the names roll out.
He
refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Well, I heard you have a whale of a story tonight. Well, you know something? I saw
I
in my
don't think
costume.
the whales are in this story.
And if I wasn't spoken for Barbara, I thought you might be the gorilla of my dreams. The gorilla. Oh.
He's got a million of them. Certainly invite, especially our younger members, if you want to come up and sit closer.
Oh, come on up. Come on up
We've
front.
got some special music for you. I decided to keep this on part way. Those of you who weren't here for the beginning of the service saw the whole gorilla suit. But I think it's a good reminder sometimes, even though we might think about the story of Noah and the ark, and we think we've invited all the kids, and we've invited them to come in their PJs, and we're going to do a song right now that tells the story of Noah, and you guys all get to tell it along with me. But it's not just a kid's story, right? It certainly has reminders, and I kept this on thinking, we're all part animal, right? We were all made the same day. We all come from that same spark of life that we call God, that we have within us. We all humanity are made in God's image, but we share this earth with all the creatures around us, and we have a responsibility. And this parsha helps us to remember. But right now, we're going to sing the words of rise and shine. So, bring out your inner child. And in the beginning, we'll start off with rise and shine and sing out your glory, glory, rise and shine and sing out your glory, glory, rise and shine and sing out your glory, glory, shalom to the world. Let's stop there for a moment, all right? So you got that? We're going to keep coming back to that. So shalom to the world, I thought that just seemed really what we're after. So at the beginning of the story, what happens? There is this righteous man, Noah, who ish tzaddik. He is a righteous man, a tzaddik. And God says to him that he's going to flood the earth. He's done with humankind, right? Sometimes we think we're so much better, but God actually wanted to be done with us and start all over again with Noah. So he says he's going to bring a flood, and with Noah's family, Noah, as the most righteous of his generation, is going to start all over again. So, let's have the verse. Where's our verse? And the Lord said to Noah, there's going to be a floody, floody. Lord said to Noah, there's going to be a floody, floody. Get your children out of the muddy, muddy. Shalom to the world. Rise and shine. So rise and shine and sing out your glory, glory. Rise and shine. Sing out your glory, glory. Rise and shine and sing out your glory, glory, shalom to the world. So what does Noah have to do? God says, build an ark. And he has to build it in a special way. And the Torah goes into great detail about all the measurements, right? So make sure you pay attention in math class so it all makes sense to you. Noah apparently was the first engineer. So Noah, he built them an arky, Noah, he built them, you want to come up? Built them an arky, built it out of, come here, you want to feel this? Shalom to the world, rise and shine, so rise and shine, join us, sing out your glory, glory, rise, Henry, shine and sing out your glory, glory, rise and shine and sing out your glory, glory, shalom to the world. So, not everybody has that word, right? What is an ark? Not that ark. We all know. A big boat. And it has to be big enough to put what inside? All the animals, which is why we have all these here. And Noah's family. What? That's your animal? Would you like to carry it? You can carry it. You could carry some other animals if you would like, right? And so maybe, and it's up to Noah, just like it's all up to all of us in our world to make sure that we care for all of what's on earth so that it will continue. So, what does Noah have to do in this story? He built an ark, and then he puts in the animals. So the rest of you who don't have animals, you can imagine your animals, bring them in by twosies. Here we go. The animals, they came in by twosies. Animals, they came in by twosies. Elephants and kangaroosies, shalom to the world. Here we go. So rise and shine and sing out your glory, glory. Rise and shine and sing out your glory, glory. Rise and shine and sing out your glory, glory. Shalom to the world. So who knows the next part of the story? All the animals go in the ark, right? And, well, maybe God shut the door. Maybe Noah shut the door. I don't know that it actually says, but that's a good question. It's a very good question to our Talmud scholar here. And so all the animals are safely in the ark with Noah's family. And now what's going to happen? It rains, right? So yesterday at about 3:30 was nothing in comparison. So, ready to get your raindrops up? It rained and rained. How long? 40 daisies, rained and rained for 40 daisies, nearly drove those animals crazy. Shalom to the world. Let's go. So rise and shine and sing out your glory, glory. Rise and shine, sing out your glory, glory. Rise and shine and sing out your glory, glory. Shalom to the world. And then, so 40 days. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? It's so many days. And according to the Torah, 40 days is maybe a way to say a really, really long time. But one day, the rain stopped. Your animal has a tail. Well, and that tail might have gotten stepped on a few times in 40 days. But finally, the rain stopped. Nonetheless, Noah looks out. But that's right. As Jenny said, she's a good teacher. There's still a big flood, right? The waters have not yet receded. So Noah, good. So Noah sends out a messenger. First, Noah sends out a raven. Boy, do you guys know a lot. The raven comes back. So what does that signify? The water hasn't gone down enough yet. Go ahead. All right, Rachel's telling us Noah then sends out a dove, right? And and there's a reason I have this on my kippah with a little dove, right? With an olive branch. So that okay. So the dove gets sent out. Finally, so the dove comes back with an olive branch, a twig in its beak, right? So there's a sign that there's hope. We've been singing tonight songs of hope when we sang Me Olam Kivinu Lach, in you we put our hope, right? This is also a story of hope. And the dove is representing that. The dove comes back, hope returns, and ready? Or this way. Noah sent a dove to take a peeky. Noah sent a dove to take a peeky. Dove came back with a twig in her beaky. Shalom to the world. Let's hear it. So rise and shine and sing out your glory, glory. Rise and shine, sing out your glory, glory. Rise and shine and sing out your glory, glory. Shalom to the world. Well, finally, the water begins to go down thanks to the sun coming out. So we could put up our sun. Ah, there is a rainbow, and Rabbi Gibson has a special, well, we're going to sing the rainbow song later on. So we can put up our suns, and we can remember that we all have a responsibility for this. We all have a responsibility of bringing a little bit more sun and warmth and light into the world, not only on Shabbat, but every day. So the sun came out and dried up the landy sun came drowned and dried up the landy. Everything was fine and dandy, shalom to the world. Last time, so rise and shine, sing out your glory, rise and shine, sing out your glory, rise and shine, and sing out your glory, shalom to the world. Thank you, everybody, all our helpers. Rabbi Gibson's going to share a song that he wrote, and while he's preparing, we all can remember that we share so much with all that lives on this earth. Every week at the end of our blessing of Haftarah, we remember the blessing after the Haftarah. We remember. We ask that for the breath of all that lives, right? That we remember of the breath of all that lives, not just in human beings, but in all of the world that God created, all of the beings on the earth, that we all ultimately have to share in this. We have our responsibility in the brit with God, in the covenant with God. And as Jenny is saying, and we'll be singing about, God puts a rainbow in the sky, not only as a sign of hope, but as a sign well, that the rainbow is a sign that God won't bring the flood again. We, in our time, have to remember our part of that covenant, and God will remember God's part of the covenant. Rabbi.
So I wrote this song 40 years ago this month for Noah, for Temple Shalom in Cincinnati, Ohio. And it goes like this. There's an English part and there's a Hebrew part. You can choose any one you want. It is the verse that tells us it's not going to happen again. It goes like this. Look at the English verse. And God promised Noah that the rain would never flood the earth again. And God promised Noah that the rain would never flood the earth again. Here's the Hebrew. Lo yihyeh od hamayim lemabul leshachet kol basar. Lo yihyeh od hamayim lemabul leshachet kol basar. And God promised Noah, that the rain, it's pretty easy, would never flood the earth again. And God promised Noah that the rain would never flood the earth again. Keep going on that. And God promised Noah again. Lo yihyeh od hamayim lemabul leshachet kol basar. Lo yihyeh od hamayim lemabul leshachet kol basar. The English, nice and soft now. God promised Noah that the rain would never flood the earth. I just stepped on an animal again. And God promised Noah that the rain would never flood the earth again. Can you find your parents now? We're heading toward the end of our service and headed almost toward snacky time. But before we do that, we always have to do a couple of announcements. So, the Onyx Shabbat is provided by Women at Temple Sinai. We're delighted to have them sponsor it. And we are delighted to continue Shabbat. Oh my God, you're going to clean up all the animals. That's wonderful. Tomorrow there's Torah study at 8:30 in the morning, and there's Shabbat minyan up in the chapel at 9:15. And tomorrow night, I'm going to be embarrassing for you. Will you please rise, O Rabbi Deborah Zecker? You are a child of Pittsburgh, and it's wonderful to have you to come home. And also, John Cook, my brother-in-law, is her accompanist for her one-woman show tomorrow. There are almost 80 people signed up to come already who registered, but walk-ins are acceptable. They're doing her cabaret show called, what is it called again? On Purpose. Very good. We're delighted. And again, she's one of my dearest friends and colleagues in the rabbinate, but she also is a cabaret and club singer. What a terrific one as well. And we look forward to hearing her tomorrow night. On Monday, we start a new course with Rabbi Gorbin called That's in the Torah? Oh my gosh. I don't know if there's an exclamation point or a question mark, but she's going to be going over texts in the Torah and the Bible that kind of surprise us when we think of the Bible the way we learned it as kids. You can register online. Wednesday, we have the fourth of our 5-part series on making hard decisions as we age. My teacher, the attorney David Pollack, who's back there, is going to help us with the legal aspects. We've already gone over social dimensions and medical issues and financial issues, and you're going to help us through the legal thicket of things, aren't you? Yes, very good. Okay? And next Friday evening, we're back here at 7 o'clock. Although I will say that 29 people are going to be out at Camp Conakry, which is the Y camp outside of Zelianopol. I'll be with them for Shabbaton. There are still some spaces left if people want to go to Shabbaton. Just contact the office during the week. And really, that's about it for announcements. We're going to continue with Aleinu, our concluding set of prayers. We'll ask you to rise as you're able.
Aleinu
Shabbat
l'shabeach
l'adon hakol,
l'tekru l'yotzer bereshit, shelo asanu v'goyei haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu k'chol amonam, v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'nemar v'yadonai l'melech ha'aretz.
Please be seated.
Vayomahu yeh Adonai echad. U'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo echad.
We just read in Sukkot that to everything there is a season, a time for every event under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die. And we think of that verse when we think of how we dedicate not only our lives, but sometimes we dedicate something tangible. It's my honor to dedicate a plaque for Lawrence B. Gordon, who was a blessing to his family, a blessing to his community, a blessing to the family that is here to honor his memory tonight. In the name of the family of Gordon and the presence of his family and this dear and sacred community, we hereby dedicate this plaque in his memory and honor. May it always be a reminder of the good in his life, the good he wanted us to carry on in his name. And let us together say,
Amen.
Amen. Afterwards, I'll meet you and we'll affix it to the wall, okay? It's our custom here, as we read the names of those whose yard sites occurred in this coming week, that if you are saying Kaddish for that person, we'll ask you to rise in place, and then we'll say the names of those who died in more recent days. And then we'll rise with our mourners to stand with them so that no mourner ever needs stand alone. This week we especially remember Lenore Adelson, Henry Burke, and Rosaline Birnbaum, Sam Bordoff, Ida Ebenstein, and Irving Epstein, Rhea Farbman, Philip Feldman, and Faye Fellman, Julius Fromer, Julia Goldstein, and Lawrence Gordon. Louis Greenberg, Stephen H. Gross, and John Gruskin, Ray Hadberg, Goldie Handelsman, Beatrice Herman, Jack Katz, and Louis Kaufman, Harry Kindlerer, and Noah Kindlerer, Ida Claudel, Isidore Krause, Raphael Levin, Harvey Lutens and Ida Moretsky, Pauline Margaretin, Sonia Mazo, and Helen Middleman, Bobby Moser, Michal Myers, and Jan Nicholson, Clara Ottenheimer, Laverne Paris, and Samuel Posner, Rhoda Price, Jerry Roth, and Saul Schillett, Esther Shapiro, Andy Skrzycki, and Howard D. Smith, Rose Smoke, Jacob Steiger, and William Stutz, Elsie Varon, Esther R. Waldman, Binky Weinstein, and Martha Weiss, Howard Wolfson, Earl Wren Jr., and Alan Zotman, And now we continue to remember the names of those who died in more recent days: Alan Kushkin, Dr. Bernard Fisher, J. Joseph, Pearl Brostoff. But we also take this moment to remember that this coming week, 24 years ago, Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin was gunned down in cold blood, and he lives on in the memory of those who try to uphold his values and his vision for a more peaceful world in a very dangerous place in the world. We rise with our mourners as they begin to prepare to say their Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yikadash shmei Rabbah, v'yamad yivrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, b'agalav v'zman kari v'yimru, Yehei shmei Rabbah m'varach le'olam olamei al-maya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitomam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei kudsha b'richu, La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiram b'yoma v'yimru.
Amen.
Yehei shlam araba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, huya aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. May the source of peace in the high heavens cause peace to descend on all of us, all of Israel, upon a world so much in need of our healing hands, upon all of us who mourn our beloved dead, that together we say, Amen. We're going to remain standing for a final song, which will be followed by a benediction. We're going to be followed by Rachel Kalura helping us with Borei Mi Name is a Note. And any other kids who want to come up for our final song, which is Really? Okay. All right. It's yours, Canterburyman.
Bo, 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 bo,
Bo,
bo,
bo.
bo. What's your favorite color of the rainbow? What's your favorite? My favorite color is a dome. A dome?
A dome.
Rachel, what's that?
There you
Excellent.
go.
A dome is my favorite color. A dome is the color of a strawberry. Red is my favorite color. My favorite color of the rainbow. Bo, bo, bo.
Bo, 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 bo.
What's your favorite color of the rainbow? What's your favorite color? My favorite color is...
What is it? What is it?
Rabbi Corbin?
Kachol.
Kachol.
Oh, Rachel.
There you go.
Both Rachels. Blue. Kachol is my favorite color. Kachol is the color of the sky. Blue is my favorite color. My favorite color of the rainbow. Bo, 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 bo,
I need
bo,
help here.
bo, 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 bo. What's your favorite color of the rainbow? What's your favorite? Henry, what's your favorite color? Pink.
Oh, well.
We don't have that, but
Varode.
we can make it. Varode.
Varode.
Varode. Varode.
Varode
is my favorite color.
Varode is my favorite color. Varode is the color of our cheeks. Pink is my favorite color. My favorite color of the rainbow. Bo, 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 bo. What's your favorite color of the rainbow? What's your favorite? I love all the colors of the cachet. What's a cachet? Rainbow. I love every color in the cachet. I love every smile in the sky. Cachet is how we say rainbow. I love every color of the rainbow. Thank you for helping us with that song.
Bruchim atem b'voachem, bruchim atem b'tzeitchem, me'etav olam. May you be blessed every place you come into God's world. And may you find yourself under rainbows of love and hope. May you find yourself blessed every place you go out into God's world as well. As together we say,
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei mizonot. And entirely appropriately, it's just animal crackers.
Animal crackers.
As together we say,
Amen.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. What'd you get? A lion. Aryeh.
Oh, thank you.